Selam millet, hoş geldiniz. Ben Fatik. Bugün sizlerle beraber yepyeni bir Doors videosunda daha birlikteyiz. Bugün Doors hikaye serisinin ikinci animasyonunu izliyoruz. Jeff Shop'ta neler oluyor? Başlamadan önce like atmayı ve kanala abone olmayı unutma. Çünkü 200.000 oluyor. Bak sen bastın 200.000 oldu gibi bir şey, altta görürsün. Başlatıyorum videoyu. Hop. Come on. Hadi ama neden çalışmıyor? Oha, ben seslendirme de yapayım mı? Evet, yaptım. Artık özgürüm. Yok, yapmayayım. Wow. Tamam. Figür kovalıyor da 52'ye kadar kovalamıyor ki normalde. Canavar üstüne canavar. Aynen öyle. El Goblino geldi. Oyunda en sevdiğim karakterlerden biri oldu kendisi. Çünkü 10 numara çar, bizle konuşuyor, bize ipuçları veriyor. Doors'u hiç oynamamış birine gidip desen ki bu oyunda gizli bir kapı var, onu bul. Neyin sayesinde bulur onu? El Goblino'nun sayesinde bulur. Çünkü Rooms'a gideceğiniz 60. odadaki kapıyı Goblino bir böyle diyaloğunda söylüyor. 60. odaya dikkat et diyor, oralarda bir şey. Neyse. O yüzden seviyorum. Bu arada Jeff Shop'taki Jeff'in Jeff the Killer olduğunu biliyorsunuzdur. Daha önceki videolarımda söyledim. Doors'la ilgili sınırsız, sayısız içeriğim var. Jeff Shop. Beni öldürmeye çalışmıyorsunuz değil mi?
Oi, relax, buddy. You know I'm only giving you a hard time because you're my best friend.
Hey, what's going on with the lights?
Alt yazılar kapandı bir anda.
Aha. It's Rush.
Saklan. Bir dakika, Rush buraya gelmiyor ki. Kınık. Bu odaya Rush gelmiyor ki kınık. Buraya gelen ziyaretçiler. Senin kesinlikle gideceğini düşünmüştüm. Bence ben iyiyim.
Jeff made it too. But wait, where's Bob?
Bob nerede?
Bob,
aga be. Kanka konuş benimle.
What's the big deal? He's just a pile of bones.
What did you just say to me?
Bob'a kemik yığını dediği için sinirli. Bak, Jeff sinirlendi.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're about to be, hombre. Cause Bob over here was the best person this hotel has ever seen. He's the one who saved me and Jeff and showed us we didn't have to be evil like all the other monsters in this place.
Oha, Bob bugüne kadar Goblino'nun ve Jeff'in otelde gördüğü en iyi kişiymiş ve hatta onları kötü altta yazıyor. Ben niye söylüyorum ki?
Jeff's been here so long, he's completely forgotten who he was before.
Jeff'in eski hali.
His memories start with flashes from his transformation and the excruciating pain he felt throughout. To this day, he's never let us see his full form in the light. Apparently it's too hideous for even his friends to witness. This new body made Jeff confused, angry. He felt a hot rage flowing through him. It forced him to lash out.
İçindeki öfkeyi hissetti.
He'd attack anyone that crossed his path. He wanted to make the world feel the suffering he had to endure. That was back when the hotel was still open and filled to the brim with esteemed guests, so he had plenty of victims to choose from. But no matter how powerful he got, no matter how many people he hurt, he couldn't feel the sadness inside. He was lonely. Incomplete.
O yalnızdı.
I remember everything.
Ben her şeyi hatırlıyorum.
Taking all the fanciest cars for a joyride.
Valeymiş otelde
When
Goblin.
nobody was watching, I'd steal cash from the register, hundreds of dollars. Back when that was somebody's entire net worth. I'd even break into the guest rooms and confiscate all their valuables.
El Goblino hırsızlık yapıyormuş, otelde çalışıyormuş, aynı zamanda müşterilerin odalarına girip kasalardaki paraları. Ulan Goblino, seni sevmiyorum artık.
But eventually, I was caught by our hotel manager, Mr. Pennybags. I thought at worst he'd just throw me over to the police. But a cheap, spiteful man as powerful as Mr. Pennybags.
Oha, onu polise götüreceğini sanmış ama onun aklında daha kötü bir fikir var dedi.
On all the other entities in this hotel. He placed a hex on me, a curse that transformed my body and mind. I was no longer anything human. I was El Goblino. The transformation only made my greed worse. All I could think about was wealth and gold.
O yüzden hala altınları
and now
düşünüyor.
that I was a monster, I didn't exactly have to be sneaky about it. I could just take whatever trinkets I desired by
Patronu
force.
için
Yet I didn't feel the same
insanların
rush I did
varlıklarını mı
as a
çalıyor
man.
acaba artık?
No matter what I stole, no matter how much wealth I hoarded, I was unfulfilled. It was like an awful itch I couldn't scratch. I was miserable.
Alt yazı ne kadar kötü bazı
That's
yerler.
where Bob comes in. He worked at the hotel's gift shop, sweeping floors, stocking the shelves, and
Bob
attending to all the guest
temizlikçiymiş.
needs.
Tamam.
And we know his name was Bob because
Tamam.
that's what his hat said. He wore that ugly thing every day. He wasn't like us. He was kind and good
Aga
at his
be.
job. The guests loved him so much his tip jar would
Otelde
end up
yerleri
overflowing with
süpüren,
money.
markete bakan
He was
biriymiş
foolish
Bob.
to leave it out so proudly. Boy, he was right there for the
Ama
taking.
Goblin onları
This
çalacaktı
would be
mı?
my biggest haul yet. Surely that would be enough to quench the greed inside me. Now
Aga
was my
be.
time to strike.
This should be it. I finally earned enough to afford that ring I've been eyeing for so
Aga
long.
be.
Then I can propose to
Yüzük
my
alıp
dear sweet Darlene, the love of my life.
Sevgilisi Darlene'e
All my blood,
evlilik
sweat, and
teklif
tears will be
edecekmiş
worth
o
it
parayla.
once she agrees to marry me. What in the world? Ah!
Hayır hayır ya. Oğlum 3 kuruşuna mı kaldınız Bob'un ya?
Hey, hombre, find your own score.
Oha.
The two of us went at each other like savages. This
Goblin
wasn't my
oyna.
first time
Jeff
seeing Jeff.
kapışıyor.
Most monsters in the hotel knew about each other's existences. It's just that we typically keep to ourselves. But my greed and Jeff's rage had gotten too strong. We weren't going to quit until one of us were dead, and unfortunately, looked like that was going to be me. Jeff had been converted much longer than
Jeff.
me, so naturally he was
Kanka
more
Jeff de
powerful.
killer.
I didn't
Seni
stand
döver
a
evet, daha
chance.
güçlüydü.
But just when it seemed like it was all over,
No, stop!
Aga be.
Bob risked his life to save
Bob
me. Me,
kendini
a
önüne
total
atladı.
stranger, and a monster at that. Oi, what'd you do that for, hombre? You got some kind of death wish or something?
I just couldn't stand there and watch you die. I had to help.
But I'm a monster. Evil to the core.
Lan.
No one is that evil. There's good inside everybody. You just have to
Herkesin
listen to
içinde
your
bir iyilik
heart.
vardır. Sen kötü biri
Do
değilsin.
what's right. Take
Sen
the
doğru
money,
olanı yaptın.
If that is what you two are fighting over. I've been saving it for quite some time, but it's not
Vay.
worth anybody dying over.
Jeff and I couldn't
Vay.
believe it.
Parayı
No one
alabilirsin.
had
Ne
showed us
istiyorsan
even
yap
an
onunla
ounce
dedi.
of kindness
Bunun için
since we
savaşmaya,
became
kavga etmeye
monsters.
değmez
Back
dedi.
at all the
Aga
horrible
be.
things we had done in our past and were filled with regret.
Ulan
Just promise me
Ulan
one
Bob,
thing.
sadece bana bir
You'll
söz
take
ver.
care of my sweet Darlene, one way or the other.
Darlene'ime
She's
öyle yap.
everything to me.
O benim her şeyim.
We promise.
Wait, no!
Darlene kim?
And just like that, it looked like our new friend
Oha.
had passed. Then and there, Jeff and I vowed to do everything in our power to make our promise come true.
Bir dakika, Darlene.
Unfortunately, our former employer, Mr. Pennybags, showed up with other plans. He used his stupid crucifix to control us, like he always has, and took all the money for himself. Later, I
Eyvah.
found out he had already visited my hoard and taken that too.
Ya bu para ne kadar
Nothing
değerliymiş.
was going to
Herkes,
stop us
patron
from
bile bunun
keeping
peşine
our
düştü.
promise. We were going to get Darlene her money some way or another, but we didn't want to steal anymore. We were going to do this the honest way, like Bob would.
Vay.
So we set up a little shop. It was a tough business. All the hotel guests ran at the very sight of us. Nobody bought anything or left any tips.
Aga be.
Personally, I think we're long overdue for a rebrand. I've wanted to name it El Goblino's Gallery of Fine Antiquities for quite some time, but I keep getting outvoted.
Outvoted? By who?
Jeff and Bob, of course.
But I thought Bob died all those years ago.
Well, yeah, he did. But this hotel is strange, dude. After a
Tamam,
while, I
para
swear Bob
toplayacaksın
started
da
to talk and
Darlene
move
kim?
around again. I could hear his voice. He'd shift around the room when I wasn't looking. He's definitely not the same as he used to be, but there's a higher power at play. Bob? Bob! It's
Baba
a
baksana.
miracle!
Bob
Boy,
resmen
don't ever
yaşıyor
scare me like that
neredeyse.
again, hombre.
Tamam. Tabii kanka.
Well, of course I was worried. We thought you were a goner.
Goblin'in psikolojisi bozulmuş. Aga be, ilk bahşiş. Lan işte böyle az az birike birike, damlaya damlaya göl olur. Evet arkadaşlar, videoyu izlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim. Umarım eğlenmişsinizdir. Umarım beğenmişsinizdir. Şimdilik ben kaçıyorum. Bu serinin devamının gelmesini istiyorsanız videoya like atmayı unutmayın. Vay be El Goblino. İyisin Goblino.